Hello friends, today we will be starting with our first unit, that is Introduction to Digital Marketing. Nowadays, in case of marketing, both traditional as well as digital marketing are playing one of the most important roles. In this entire course, we would see why digital marketing cannot be avoided by any of the organizations and why it plays an emphasis as revenue generation in many of the economies across the globe. To understand the difference between a traditional and digital marketing in a more better way, let us go ahead and look at this video, which will elaborate the difference between the two techniques that are used for the promotion of the product.
On one bright and sunny morning, Johnny and Joey decide to start a business. They both had their own great ideas, so they went their own separate ways. Johnny decided to start a brick and mortar store to sell his products. He rented out a nice building at a nice location. He hired a couple of salespeople. He printed brochures and flyers and direct mail pieces. He advertised in the local newspapers. And within a few weeks, Johnny started seeing sales and a lot of local customers. Johnny was excited, but he had a very high overhead and a very low profit margin, so he decided to wait to see some growth. Joey, on the other hand, decided to start an online store to sell his products. Joey got a nice-looking website with a nice little name. He hired a content writer. He invested in online marketing and got some help with SEO and email marketing. He advertised on different websites and signed up for pay-per-click advertising. And within a few weeks, Joey started seeing sales and a lot of customers from all over the country. Joey was excited since he had very low overhead and a very high profit margin, and he could not wait to see some growth. A year passes by. Johnny was still in the same building with the same salespeople and the same marketing strategy and the same local customers. His overheads were still very high and his margins were still very low, so he decides to wait another year to see some growth. Joey moved to a new office, hired more people, and kept getting a lot of new and repeat customers from all over the country. His overheads were still very low and his margins were still very high, so he decides to start another online store to sell a different line of products. Another year passes by. And on one bright and sunny morning, Johnny and Joey meet again. Joey tells Johnny about his new marketing strategy, and Johnny realizes his mistakes. Traditional marketing can only get you so far. Think local, but act global. So this time, Johnny went back and fired his rusty salespeople and fired the old school ad agencies that did the brochures, flyers, and newspaper advertising for him. He hired a good web company and outsourced all his online marketing to them. And within a few weeks, Johnny was again a happy man to see increased profits and lower overheads. And needless to say, he was very thankful to Joey for pointing him in the right direction.
Let us start with the introduction of digital marketing. Unlike traditional marketing techniques, where we used to have the interactions with the customers and sit across the table to take the business decisions, digital marketing, on the other hand, is focusing on the customers whom we cannot see. But these customers can become your consumers in the near future. Now, digital marketing also helps to analyze the website, evaluate the website, identify the key points in the website. If the website is having the display of the product, we could actually go ahead and look which product is doing good in the market and which product is doing bad. And we can give an analytics of the same. And it also covers the area of conversion from consumer to customer and vice versa also. Now, let us go ahead and see what are the topics that will be covered in the upcoming modules of this unit. that is Introduction to Digital Marketing. The first topic that we will be exploring is exploring the digital marketing. The second topic covers what is digital. In other words, we can say that what is online marketing. The third topic to be elaborated is the benefits of digital marketing over traditional marketing, which is currently going on in the system. The fourth topic is understanding marketing strategy which are being used in case of digital marketing. And the last and foremost is what is digital marketing strategy and how it is to be implemented. We will be emphasizing on each and every topic that we have discussed right now in depth so that you can understand the topic with clarity. Let us understand what is digital marketing or so-called online marketing. Some people say that digital marketing and online marketing are different, but we would be looking into these parameters closely where we would understand that both the terms are similar. Like promoting any business online includes various areas of internet. For example, if you want to promote a business using a search engine so that the user who does not know you but can still find your products with related keywords, and there are various search engines available starting with Google, Yahoo search and Bing. When you look at the audio search, there are number of ad networks or websites displaying the sort of audio ads with lot of parameters to control your ads. Let us come to the third point, that is video. There are various tools available for online videos, and one of the most popular tool is YouTube, where you can actually launch your business promotion videos free of cost. The fourth category is email, where you can easily share the link of your website with the potential customers who can turn into consumers, or if you have made a new product promotion, you can mail it to your existing customers also. And the fifth category is text or the premium ad display, which you mainly see on YouTube, content ad networks, where the ads are displayed in different formats on the websites. So these are a part of your online marketing or so-called digital marketing, which revolves around these 5 parameters throughout the globe. Let us go ahead and elaborate more on what is offline marketing and what are the different methods that are being used in case of offline marketing, which is mainly called as the preferred channel as well. The preferred channel of offline marketing is print, paper, expensive posters, different banners on roads, billboards, the different leaflets that are being used for product promotions by different companies. But these parameters of offline marketing have been reduced drastically after the arrival of digital marketing into the market. Now let us go ahead and look at the different examples like Google search and Yelp. They have together replaced the yellow pages. The online FM and news services have actually gone ahead and they have replaced different types of technology like radio and print newspaper in one of the way. Advertisement through pamphlets and handbills has been now replaced by different notifications on the devices which are available online. The other major difference between offline marketing and digital marketing is that in digital marketing, the area of focus is throughout the globe, whereas In case of offline marketing, the area of focus is restricted. Basically, there are 3 different types of media you will be using in online marketing. Think of earned, owned, and paid media like a tripod. Each element is an important part of the whole, and all contribute to a complete digital marketing strategy. The illustration above outlines each element's role and how they work together to form a cohesive marketing mix. Let's learn in detail for the same. Owned media is any web property that you can control and is unique to your brand. One of the most common examples is a website. Although blog sites and social media channels are other examples of owned media properties too. Channels like social media and blogs are extensions to your website, and all 3 extensions are of your brand as a whole. The more owned media you have, the more chances you have to extend your brand presence in the digital sphere. Let us now understand what is earned media. If owned media sites are the destination, then earned media is the vehicle that helps people to get there. What good is a website or a social media site if no one is seeing or interacting with it? That's where earned media comes in. Earned media is essentially online word of mouth, usually seen in the form of viral tendencies, mentions, shares, reposts, reviews, recommendations, or content picked up by a third-party site. One of the most effective driving forces of earned media is usually a combined result of strong organic rankings on the search engines and content distributed by the brand. First page rankings and good content are typically the biggest drivers. Rankings on the first page of the search engines place your owned media, sites and content links in a position to receive higher engagement and shares, which is why a good SEO strategy is crucial. When it comes to brand content, interesting, informative content can come in all shapes and sizes, whether it be a blog, infographic, video, press release, webinar, or ebook. The bottom line is that the content has to be worthwhile in order to receive a valuable earned media, which is why a great content strategy is also important. When we talk about paid media, it is a good way to promote content in order to drive earned media, as well as direct traffic to owned media properties. Paying to promote content can help get the ball rolling and create more exposure. Social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn offer advertising that could potentially help boost your content as well as your website. Another way to gain more exposure for your content is to pay influencers to tweet or share your links, impacting the research and recognition your pieces receive. Using retargeting, pay-per-click, and display ads in an effective and more direct way to drive searchers to your own media sites like your website to help increase traffic and/or conversions. After understanding the 3 main factors, let us now summarize the key points. All 3 elements, that is earned, owned and paid are important to a digital strategy. It's up to you to evaluate these three themes and decide where to allocate your resources to make the most sense for your brand. Owned media are an extension of your brand and create additional avenues for people to interact with your brand. When it comes to owned media, as long as you can keep up with the maintenance, the more the merrier. Earned media is the equivalent of online word of mouth and is the vehicle that drives traffic, engagement and sentiment around your brand. While there are different ways a brand can garner earned media, good SEO and content strategies are the most controlled and effective. Paid media is a great way to promote content in order to generate more earned media and can also be used to drive traffic directly to your owned media properties. While each element has its own role, using all three together will make your digital media strategy that much more effective. Let us now understand the benefits of learning and implementing digital marketing in comparison to traditional marketing. The first one is the level of playing field. Like we have a number of players which are operating on the same platform. For example, Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal are catering to the same audience or maybe different consumers at the same time. The second basic advantage is we can measure how many customers have been converted to consumers. Third advantage is return on investment, where you can know how much money they have invested and returns on the same can be easily calculated in much lesser time. And all of these results are in real time, where we can go ahead and review the results, map the results, prepare the analytics of each and every product with product description and also with the consumers who have bought the product. Then there is worldwide visibility, which focuses globally. For example, let us consider Amazon.com, which has its own site in India as Amazon.in. Interactivity. Today, digital marketing is not only restricted to computer device, but it can also be done through mobile device. By using different applications which are being prepared on Windows, iOS and Android platform, we can access these sites which are using digital marketing on mobile. The other category of traditional marketing which has been taken over by digital marketing is brand engagement and building relationships. Let us consider a phase where we used to book the airline ticket in traditional manner by visiting the airport ticket counter. But now, through digital marketing, the same process can be done by sitting at one place, from which you just have to log in to a particular website of airlines and just by few clicks you can book your ticket. So digital marketing has taken over traditional marketing on a large extent because the efforts required are less and the output is very much higher as compared to traditional marketing. Digital marketing arose by any other name as well. Digital marketing can also be called as e-marketing, but some people say that e-marketing and digital marketing are two different concepts. So let us understand e-marketing, which is also considered as a subset of digital marketing and nothing different. Like I said before, e-marketing is a part of digital marketing. Similarly, when we consider digital marketing in essence of e-marketing, it also has SMS marketing, marketing on web TV, email marketing, digital advertisement, which is done globally. When we look into digital marketing, we can say that e-marketing is a part of digital marketing and both the terms aren't different, or we can even call it as online marketing at the same time. Let us go ahead and understand what are the factors that mainly affect the marketing strategy in a particular business. The first factor which affects the marketing strategy is the environment, which includes the nation where your digital marketing will be used. The second factor which plays a very important role is what sort of business your site or your mobile application will be doing. Third factor, which is one of the most important factors, is the customers who will be actually reviewing your site and buying the product. The fourth factor is the different competitors available who are performing on the same platform where you have started the business. Now let us make a detailed analysis of each of these factors which affect the marketing strategy decisions. Starting with understanding your environment. Here we are going to make a reference to PESTLE analysis. This analysis is being used to elaborate your business and your brand environment in a very larger way. In PESTLE, P stands for the political environment. It mainly focuses on the political environment of the country or a particular state or a particular region where you will be starting your digital marketing activity for your product or services. E stands for environmental. How many people are tech savvy? How many people actually know the use of internet? How many people use digital marketing for trading? This comes under environmental factor. S stands for social factor in case of digital marketing. We are all aware that social websites are available like Facebook, Twitter, which are being used extensively by the people to communicate with each other. T stands for technological factor. In case of digital marketing, we have seen the evolution going from a website to a mobile application, where a website is being converted into a mobile application which is compatible with Android, iOS and Windows. L stands for the legal factor. Legal factor plays a very important role in case of digital marketing because it is a platform where the consumer or the customer directly interacts with the company for buying a particular product. If he or she is not satisfied with the product, they should be given liberty where they can go ahead and return the product. And the money gets refunded to their account for what they had paid for buying the product. So the legal factor plays a very important role. Last is the economical factor. The currency, what we mainly trade in, whether it is dollars, euros or any other currency. Let us now understand the business or the brand pyramid. The brand pyramid mainly consists of the brand idea, the essence of your brand. There are some companies like coupondunia.com which have a realistic idea where actually you get the discount coupon that are available on different brands which are present throughout the globe. The second is the brand persona, the manifestation of the brand in case of human characteristics. When you look at this, your human characteristics is being mapped with the website. Like for example, policybazaar.com. This is a website where you can actually go and put in your statistics, which include your age, income, and you get the policies customized catering to your requirement. The third one is emotional benefits. How does your product or service make the customer feel? Like, is the customer benefited? Does the customer have an upper edge? Like, for example, eBay or Amazon, where the delivery of the product is done before the estimated time that is being given to the end user. The functional benefit includes summarizing of the tangible benefits of the customer. Like, for example, the benefits of the credit that has been given to you by some of the sites like Jabong.com, where you can buy the product and get some points which can be calculated in the further purchases that is being done from the site. Features and attributes includes the tangible assets which can be measured through your product or different services, which focuses on most desirable and differentiating factors. Let us now understand the next important factor, which is customers. First of all, there are many companies who have done market research for understanding their customers. When market research is done, it mainly seeks what are customers' likes and what are their dislikes. Here, we would like to give an example of a company called Myntra.com. The company was doing well till the time they were operating through website. But as soon as the decision of migrating completely from website to a mobile application, the company suffered a drastic loss because there was less number of users who were using mobile applications for buying any of the products. So such assumptions should not be made by any of the companies when they are diverting towards any of the customized platforms which are available online. The other factor that needs to be considered is consumer journey. In case of digital marketing, you should be aware what type of connectivity the consumers are having. Are they using 2G connectivity? Are they using 3G connectivity? And how many consumers at the same time are using 4G connectivity? So that you could come to know about the different taste of the customer who have turned into a consumer. An extensive research is also being done where we mainly focus to see how many people are booking their product by using a website and how many people are booking product by using the mobile application. The right marketing message at the right stage needs to be given to each and every customer, whether he is booking the product using website or he is booking the product using a mobile application. Because we all know that on the internet, the consumer's journey can never be linear. When it comes to understanding competitors, you need to analyze why they are your competitors and what are the things that they are offering and you are not. For example, you can compare with the competitor who is offering the product on a lower price. Are the products of the superior quality as compared to the products what you have? What is the type of consumer service they give to the consumers? And are the marketing materials more engaging? Are they giving you bundling prices or low prices? Or the offers where you get different products free of cost. We have seen the example of Walmart, which is famous for its low pricing, whether the customer comes to the store or he books the product online. All of these things like low price, products of high quality, service, more marketing materials for engaging the customers are being provided by the Walmart site. Moving ahead to the second phase of digital marketing, where we will be seeing the different parameters which include digital marketing strategy. Let us start with building a business strategy. When an organization starts a business, first of all, before starting a business, they should have some goals in their mind. Say for example, what are the different product promotions they will be using, what is the aim of the organization, and the value added services of the organization which will be given to the customer as well as to the consumer. And secondly, they should also be aware of the purpose and goals of the organization, and they should use the elevator pitch, which is also being called as sales pitch. Let us take the example of Tata Group, which says that we do not compromise on ethics. Tata Group is famous for Tata Steel, Tata Consultancy Services, Tata Jaguar. But this group has also entered into digital marketing by taking the charge of the different companies like Paytm, Ola Cabs, and so on. Let us now look at how to build a brand strategy. First of all, when you say that you have to build a brand, you need to do extensive research so that you can cater to your target audience, because nowadays the audiences are dynamic. Their needs are changing continuously. You should understand the prospects of the customers, what are they looking for, whether price is the main factor or whether technology is the main factor, and then you should map all of these things together so that you could cater your target audience. For example, let us take the home page of Apple on Facebook, where different set of consumers come together, write their views about the product, required features, or some other changes that Apple should do in their product. So this is one of the brand building exercise which is done by Apple. When you are building a marketing strategy, it is necessary to understand what your key marketing areas are, which you need to focus on when your product or services go online, and when they are online, which are the products and services that act as a key performance indicator. It means that your product and services are having some unique selling point as compared to the competitors' product and services. The second important point we need to see is which type of channel our competitors are using for targeting the correct audience. Let us explore digital marketing with the 4 terms: your call to action, bounce rate, abandonment, and when the advertisement is being clicked by the visitor. To begin with your call to action, this is a very responsive tool which acts as a medium of instruction for your audience and to build response by provoking a click. Let us assume that you are doing an online shopping on any of the online websites which are available. First you select the product, then the product gets added to your cart. Then you proceed ahead to next step, that is mode of payment, and choose your desired payment method through which you would like to make the payment. And then you share your details such as address, contact number and your email ID so that you can successfully get the order delivered to your place. The second term is bounce rate. Bounce rate is when visitor arrives to your website but leaves after visiting one page of the website and not clicking on the further pages. This case mainly happens if the website is not user-friendly or it is very complex to use. So in such cases, the bounce rate is very high. On the other hand, if there is a power failure where your website has been located on the server and the user gets a message that page cannot be displayed, it is also considered to be one of the bounce rate for the company. Abandonment, in simple words, is when user does not complete the process which KMA, Key Marketing Areas or strategy has defined for prospect. For instance, let us consider a case where you are going for online shopping. You have put your product in the cart, but you have not selected the mode of payment and you have closed the browser. So this is considered to be an incomplete transaction and this is called as abandonment. Each time an advertisement is displayed to a visitor actively, it is counted as an impression, or you may call it as CPM, cost per 1000 impressions. Click-through rate is the ratio of users who click on a specific link to the number of total users who view a page, email or advertisement. It is commonly used to measure the success of an online advertising campaign for a particular website as well as the effectiveness of email campaigns.